Hello and welcome to Antelope, the transcript labeling software. This is the login page from which we can log in using our username and password. Once we have logged in, we see the transcript management page, which shows any and all uploaded transcripts. As you can see, we have not uploaded any transcripts yet. We can view the labeling schema, which again, no labeling schema has been added yet. And we can go to settings where we can change our password. If you're logged in as an admin user, you can see the admin settings as well, where you can modify the labeling schema, you can set the machine learning model up, and you can go to the admin panel from which you can add and remove users. We are now going to set up our labeling schema. This can either be done by pressing the New Class button, from which we can add the schema details class by class in a form, or by uploading a schema JSON file. We're going to upload the kick schema. As you can see, when we upload it, the schema gets populated. Were we to return to the labeling schema page, you would again be able to see the labeling schema. Please note that once a label has been added, it cannot be deleted. We can, however, rename the label, change the acronym and change the description, and add new levels to the label. However, levels cannot be removed. Let's now take a look at the transcript management system. We can upload a transcript from a personal computer, like so. Once we have uploaded our transcript, we can see its name, its notes, the progress in labeling it, and the date of upload. Let's add a few more transcripts. We can view the transcript by pressing the blue View button. When we view a transcript, we see a card at the top with some controls. We see the name of the transcript, and we see the transcript description. We see a progress bar which tells us how many turns have been labelled out of the total number of turns in the transcript, as well as the transcript's upload date and time. The transcript is displayed in a table with the speaker name, speech, and any label which has been applied to it. To label the transcript, we press the green label button. To download the transcript, the grey download button. To edit the details of the transcript, we press the edit button, which allows us to change the transcript's name and notes. To delete the transcript, we press the red delete button. We are of course prompted to determine whether or not we actually do want to delete the transcript, as this is reversible. Let's take a look at the labeling system. When labeling a transcript, we see the transcript name and description. We see an option to view the uploaded schema. We see the number of turns which have been labelled and the number of turns which are in the current batch. The batch refers to how many turns are being labelled at a time before being saved to the server. If we do not see any batch, it means the batch size is 1. The transcript is shown as a set of cards. The card header shows us the name of the speaker, the body shows us the speech, and the footer the possible labels which we could apply to this turn. On the left hand side we have all the possible labels, and on the right hand side we have the machine learning model's suggestion. Let's label this as PCD0. As you can see, once it is labelled, it becomes greyed out and the next turn is visible with possible labels. For any turn, we can always see the turns either side should they exist. When we finish labelling a transcript, it jumps back to the view page, and the progress bar is replaced with a graph. We can see how many turns have been labelled with which label. We can also see the entire transcript in table form, with each turn's labels on the right hand side. The transcript can be downloaded in CSV format. Let's take a look at the model. When logged in as an administrator, we can change everything we like about the machine learning model. We can change the retrain rate, which is the number of turns of labelling after which the model gets retrained. We can change the batch size, which is the number of turns that get labelled at a time between saves. Furthermore, we can change any of the other parameters of our classifier. Once we have finished, we just press save, and the model will retrain in the background ready for use. Let's look at user management. We can add and remove users by going to the admin panel from admin settings, and under Authentication and Authorization, we can add users. Let's create a test user. Once we have saved the new user, we can change their username, add personal info, and change their permissions. To make a user an administrator, we check the staff status as ticked. Our test user will not be administrator, so we'll leave this unticked. Let's now log in as our test user. As we can see, our test user has no transcripts as they are yet to upload any. However, they can still see the general labelling schema, which is set by the administrator across the entire site. If a normal user views a settings page, they'll only have the option to change their password and not to change the schema or to add or remove users. I hope this demo has been helpful in learning to use Antelope.